Welcome to the M Waves podcast, recorded in the BBS studio. My name is Long Chinurbu, and I'll be your host for today. And this is my partner.
My name is Krishna Paul, and I'm also going to be the moderator for today.
I'm Sang Chinde.
Kuzu Sampula, I am Sangisharan.
Kusampura, my name is Sertum Doshi Pelper.
So first of all, I would like to thank our guest speakers for being with us here today. So before we talk about different topics, I would like to talk about your experience in Mother Tongue School. So me and Pelbar, we have been in this school for almost 2 years now, but our 3 speakers here, they've only joined us this year. So I would like to know more about your experiences. First off, let's start with you, Sange.
So imagine a trip that almost takes 2 days done in 1 day. And the next following day, you are shopping for your school attire, and the following day you're there at admission for the admission. Well, that happens to be me. And as for the new environment in Motithang High School, I was really curious about the new environment through as they've showed amazing things through their Facebook page. So I was quite amazed. But when the day finally arrived, the most excited day for me, I didn't really felt quite of like concerns and worries, as I've been already briefed about the school by our current school captain Long Pelkidema, because I saw that she was one of the participants of the Golden Youth Award, so I contacted her. So about the schools, she briefed me all, and I was all prepared, though I had no friends at all. That's all for me.
What about you?
About my experience about Motithang, the first time I came here, it was a really bright place. Smiles, tall people, and really all kinds of people. It was a really nice experience to see the school for myself. Really, it was an amazing experience. Personally, I thought that this felt like just like a really good high school. That's all from my experience. If I share more, then like it will go on forever.
What about you, Sangeet?
Honestly, this is the most awaited platform because I have a really interesting stories on that to share. To start with, I came here for a very short vacation, winter vacation, never thinking that this short vacation would turn into a moment, which is what it is today. But I'm really glad because it has taught me a lot coming here. So back to my previous school. My previous school name is Nganglem Central School, and it is under Pemagatil Zongkak. And yes, it is a very remote area. And I basically grew up listening to people say that a student like me is unworthy of studying in urban areas because the students like you all studying in urban areas are so much better in every field compared to us. But, and on top of that, what they said was, they said that the students as well as the people living here will be classist. But when I came here and see myself, it was not true. And so I felt, I regret listening to them, not exactly listening to them, but I regret hearing what they talk about people living here. So I thought I would be struggling so much, trying to adapt myself into a completely different area surrounded by a new people. But the students, all the friends, they were really kind enough to lend me a helping hand. So I'm really grateful for that. Oh, I remember seeing one of the Motithang students actively engage in event management when I was scrolling through my phone. And when I came here, I happened to see him in real. That is Pelber, who's sitting next to me. So I'm offering this floor to you, Pelber.
So it was just my small contribution towards my country. And I used to go jogging during my break times, and just to keep myself fit, because I don't do sports that enough like you all. And yeah.
Well, I see, Pelver, you're very quite active and you're regularly jogging to keep yourself fit. As for me, I'm athletic, but I'm more kind of engaged in sport activities like taekwondo, football, table tennis, and all sorts of sports. But to highlight about these sports, I would like to highlight about the sport taekwondo. I love the most. So I joined the sport taekwondo when I was 3rd grade. So at my first time, my kicks felt like I was trying to shoot a chicken. It was so lame. And, but that didn't kept me from trying hard and pushing myself forward. And it really helped me in my life, as it helped me in being disciplined, building up courage, and the most important part is it teaches you how to lead others when you lead yourself. And as for the table tennis, as hailing from Mongar, it's a more developed kind of Songhuk, but to share the facts, there were facilities, but I had not got the access to table tennis boards and all. So my friends and I were deeply motivated, and we are really interested in that sport. So we would almost for a day play with our sleepers as a bat and kind of books between as a net. So that's all about my athletic journey to share.
So while we're on the topic of extracurriculars, I would like to talk about the topic of scouting. So with us we have Sangeet Chudan, who is a leadership trained scout. So I would like to hear more about it, considering that it's such a prestigious opportunity to become an LT. So let's hear about it.
For that, firstly, I would like to thank my previous school administration for believing in my potential and helping me to achieve my dreams of becoming a trained leadership scout. So to talk about the experience during the training, this training will be forever in my heart because it is a mixed feelings training, whereby sometimes we had to cry a lot, sometimes we had to lay on the ground so tired and not being able to wake up and walk normally, and sometimes we were sad, happy and all, but overall the experience was really good, where I still often find myself thinking if there is a way to go back to those days, I really love to go back there. And I must say, this leadership training or this leadership platform is the main opening or the door to the opportunities that I got and the opportunities that I'm still getting. So here is our another friend who is a very inspiring and active scout member.
I see that Mr. Pelver has a lot of popularity,
Yes.
inspiring so many people.
So to be honest, Sangeet is a very lucky girl to get the opportunity to participate in the leadership program. But like me, even though I didn't undergo the leadership training, fortunately, I got recognized by the Bhutan Scout Association, and I got the opportunity to facilitate the 21st batch leadership training. So during my time in this 21 day journey, I could see elder brothers, senior scout members who lead their troop so well, and I could learn what leadership really meant. And it could shape me, not only physically, but also mentally. You may ask, how physically? We worked tirelessly behind the curtains to carry out the program so smoothly. And mentally, you may ask again, it built our resilience and checked our mind and attitude for a better future.
I can see that it worked. Mr. Pelver looks so confident now.
So while we're talking about scouting, we have Golden Youth Program nominees here with us today. So I'm pretty sure that scouting has shaped you into the person you have become right now, and also helped you in participating in the GYA program. So first of all, can I hear more about it from Sangeet?
Oh, yes. I was the nominee of Pemagatil Jongkak for 17th Golden Youth Award, and this scouting, like I have said before, it has been opened the door for my opportunities. So it is the really strong and the basic foundation which shaped me into becoming a person I am today. So similarly, it has helped me a lot in becoming becoming a really outward going person. And so it has built me physically fit, then morally straight, and mentally alert. And to share about the experience in Golden Youth Award, there were a lot of leadership trained scouts during that time, that camp, and I felt more like it was a scout camp rather than a Golden Youth Award camp. And the core memories or the best moment during that camp as well as in my life is having got to it was a really blessed moment whereby we got an audience with His Majesty, and it was the longest time in a history where His Majesty spent the time with youths. So here is another Golden Youth Award participants where I met in the camp before I get to know him in school.
I see
So the scouting was the basic foundation for me, which shaped me in becoming the nominee of Golden Youth Award. What about you, Sange?
To share about my reasons for getting nominated in the prestigious 17th Golden Youth Award Camp, I can see that you have been selected through scouting. Scouting has shaped you what you are today. But as for me, as I've shared before, being athletic and to talk about the Golden Youth Award Camp for a bit, it's an camp initiated by Her Majesty Kelium Tsering Pemwanju, which requires a wholesome education where you should be very good at both academics and non-academic activities. So for me, being a sporty person really helped me a lot. Now, as for me, Taekwondo has shaped me in being disciplined, courageous, and the main important part it played in my life is the leadership quality. Though it may not be that much of a higher responsibility, I was responsible for carrying out the Taekwondo activities in my previous school, so that really helped me in leading others. And to talk about the academic journey, I was an average performer at my school back then. I topped almost PP to 10 at my previous school. And to talk about the criteria for the Golden Youth Award Camp, we were put through many days like fitness tests, which also was an upper hand for me as I'm a Taekwondo player, and fitness was not really a hard job for me. And as for being the delivering the speeches and all, my school have very much shaped me in what I am today, because there are academic activities like extempore speech, where you have to deliver a speech without being prepared. That really helped me a lot. And well, since I'm on the topic of academics, I would like to ask Trisha Apple about her achievement. That is, I heard that you topped biology subject with almost 94% last year. Great team. So what made you into that kind of person, and what helped you in achieving that milestone, if you could share with us?
Well, the only field that I think I'm good at is academics, so it would be pretty embarrassing if I don't do good at it. So I felt motivated through that, because academics is one of the main things that I would like to focus in, because I'm not athletic or I don't do sports as much, so academics is the one thing that I do focus at. As for the biology thing, I think it was a coincidence, because I didn't really put that much hard work into it towards the end, but though I didn't work hard at the end, I think it's like it accumulates over time. I had a whole year to study, so I put in the time and hard work that was needed. I didn't just cram at the end of the day when the exam was tomorrow. I think that is the worst thing that you could do. But for biology specifically, I studied over time, and I would study every Saturday, and I think that really helped me a lot. And I think you really have to love the subject, and you need to learn the subject not only for the exams but for your life. So I think that is a really motivating factor for me. So I think that's all I have to say. But out here we also have Mr. Sonam Wangchin. He's a pretty academically excellent person himself, so I would like to talk about you.
My academic journey is not really much of a journey. It's just like a straight road. It's like a straight path that you follow. When I was young, I was beaten. Well, not in a bad way, but then like in a good way. I was beaten by my grandparents to study because like they couldn't like actually help me study, but then like they did their best to make me study. Here's what they would do. They would make me write everything I've written in a day in another notebook. If I don't do that, whack. So then, through that, I learned to, gave me the skill to understand faster. It made me able to like remember things better. So like during the exams, so like if I forget some parts, like it would just snap back to my mind. So then after that, all I did was constant rewriting things down to actually grasp the knowledge. I think the best way to learn is to understand what you are learning instead of memorizing things. And I may not be as good as this doctor here. I hope I get a free appointment in the future. But then I still think I'm good enough to do well in life. That's all about me.
So enough about academics. That's the only thing we're focusing on right now. So I see all the 5 people gathered out here are captains of Modithong. We all have our badges out. So I would like to focus on that topic. So as for me, I am serving as the Innovation and Technology Captain of our school. So it's not a really hectic role to do because it is a newly introduced role in our school, but it does really shape me to the person I am. I have to work with different people. I have to take care of the stuff there in the innovation lab, and I have to educate people about the innovation, and I have to attend programs on Saturdays. So it does get a bit hectic, but at the end of the day, academics is not the only thing that you focus at. You also have to focus on different things such as captainship, for example. It really shapes you into a great person, and it just introduces you to a surrounding that you have never been exposed to. So that's all I have to say because my role is not a major one. But what about you, Sonamongche?
I'm currently serving as environmental captain, and environmental captain is, well, it's the same as other captains. I still have to tell people what to do and then like lead them. But then one thing special about me is that I have to prevent people from, well, making the environment dirty. Someone throws a plastic there, stop it. Someone throws a plastic there, don't do that. That's basically what I do. I also have to monitor people, like do they do the SUPs, do they garden well? It's not much of a difference from other captains, but then it certainly has a little magic to it. Well, captainship does give you a lot of opportunities. It allows you to be more confident, more extruding, more open to people because you have to lead them, you know. Well, that's all about me. I don't have much in my role since it's just environment. What about you, Sange?
Well, to talk about my role, I'm currently serving as the school health captain in Modithong Higher Secondary School. So, to share about my responsibilities, I'm responsible for keeping the toilets clean. That's well, that's what everyone says. Was that's the stigma that we have. That's the the backstory that we have in our mind. We all think that being a health captain, you have to maintain toilets clean. Well, that's true. But the thing that I have to do is monitor the cleaning routines and giving out the medicines when needed, and providing with iron tablet every Thursday. Well, and to talk about my captaincy journey, leadership journey, I was trained back then at my school. When I was grade 6, I served as a school captain, but not very long because pandemic time.
Oh, no.
And after that, I really didn't participate in other leadership roles. As I've mentioned earlier, that I was mostly engaged in taking care of the taekwondo activities in my school. So while working, there are highs and lows, ups and downs, setbacks, but this never keeps me from pushing forward, since His Majesty's call and advice always lingers in my heart, that His Majesty shared words of wisdoms, many words of wisdoms, but I couldn't share all here today. So His Majesty's words are what keeps me going forward, even though I'm not enough. That's all for me. What about you, Sange?
As for me, I think anyone could easily guess because I've been talking about Scouts this entire chit chat. And yes, I am the troop leader of Mutithang High Secondary School, and my role is, the role is important because every captain's role is important in our school. And what I have to do is, especially on Thursday, myself along with leadership scouts, we have 19 leadership scouts in our school, as you all know. We have to take a session with class 9 and 10 alternatively, but we cannot take sessions with class 10 and 12. I guess we won't be able to take a session with them because they have grade 12 is a turning point of their life. So for this year, we are taking session for class 9 and 10 alternatively, and from next year, what BSA is planning is that they're going to adopt this scouting as a curriculum, and we have all the trained leadership scouts will have to teach teach the basic things of scouting from grade 7 till 11, and that's all. And by the way, all the Mutithang students know me as Rukha because I do the command, and they whenever they see me, they will just shout out like Rukha, and and they will say like I am responsible for punishing them, and they crack a joke about that every time they see me. That's all. And here, Pilber.
So by the guidance and the wisdom provided by our great majesty, the king, and also my scout senior brothers and all those great leaders, I could be the school's representative council, students' representative council. So the role you may ask is, for my captainship is, I need to look after the classes health captain and the peer helper and lead them. So I work alongside with the school captain, and I take this opportunity not just to lead others out of fame and popularity, but an opportunity to inspire others. And that's all from my side.
So I think with this we get to the end of the podcast. So I would like to thank the speakers for joining us today. It was a wonderful talk.